YouTube family. What's going on, people? What up, though? How y'all day been? Everybody good? Who staying focused? Who not focused? And who need help? What y'all need help with? What y'all need me to do? What y'all need me to tell y'all to help y'all stay focused? What y'all need from me? I thought it was about to start pouring down raining, but I see it and held off. Maybe it's passing over, but I mean, these clouds are still real dark, so I can tell it's gonna do something out here. But for now, we on live. Yeah, talk to me. What's going on with y'all? Today been a nice little busy day as usual for me, productive, taking care of a bunch of different stuff, all the way up into the last seconds of me getting on this live. Just taking care of stuff, researching stuff, looking up stuff. Um, I just call it taking care of business. That's the only way you're gonna make stuff happen. You gotta invest your time into your purpose, stuff you wanna do, things you've been procrastinating with. Like you gotta sit the usual BS to the side and get to it. And sometimes some stuff might not even be the usual BS. You might just be busy slash productive, but you gotta force it in some type of way. Otherwise, another year have been and went by without you actually, you know, stepping up to your next level, the level that you've been trying to get to. You gotta make time. People always make time for what they want. Raphael, what up, though? How you been, Raphael? What's today? Wednesday? How your week been so far? These weeks be blowing by, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we already in September. These weeks be flying by so quick. That's why I be telling people, like, we got to make sure we taking care of business out here, y'all. This year is pretty much over with as far as how I see it. Usually once it gets to Halloween, like right now, I consider this year over with for me because I got all my plans and everything mapped out until like February of next year. So I'm just waking up and sticking to the script, getting to it. But usually once Halloween come, October 31st, that last quarter, the year is completely over with for me because it fly by. And I always end my year with a bang. My day was okay. Had the day off, so I did some house chores. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So always something to do, Raphael, right? Cleaning up, taking the dog to the vet, um, working out. Like even on an off day from where we get our money from, there's always some stuff to do as far as just life. Life is always life. But that's a good thing because if life wasn't always lifing, I wouldn't feel like I'm alive. How about y'all? Like you gotta go through ups, you gotta go through downs just to let yourself know where you stand at mentally, financially. Um, if you done elevated to the next level, it reminds you of how far you done came from how far you used to be. Like so the ups and downs matter. We don't like going through them, but they matter. It just wouldn't seem right if every day was a high moment type of day. Like it was perfect. You made all the money you can make. The sun was shining all day. Didn't nobody do nothing to piss you off. Nobody was rude. Your car started up and didn't break down ever. Like y'all already know, like that'd seem like a damn dream. I wish it was like that, but it's not like that. Life is gonna life. Let me see. Time doesn't wait for anyone. I can recall you saying, here comes 2025. Now, here it is, September. Yeah, and the thing about it, it's about to be tax time. Like, it's about to be January. It's about to be New Year's. All over again. I don't mind it. And I'm sure y'all don't either. Because why would you mind it if you taking care of business and you achieving your goals? So you want time to go by to get to your next goal. You might be on a 3-month workout regimen. So you want the 3 months to go because you seeing results. You might have a trip coming up. You might be quitting your job. You might be moving into a new house. Your grandchild or your oldest daughter or whatever might be graduating. So time going by is good. It's just time going by without no results, with no benefits, without your finances going up and you staying the same, but life is still going up even though your finances are staying the same, meaning you actually had it in reverse. Because milk going up, gas going up, but the pay at your job ain't, like, that's not a good thing. You got to create some type of side hustle or get a new career or get another job. So let me see. Kia is live. Let me see. How you pronounce Kia? Your YouTube Classy Day. What is it? Muez e-commerce. I think I'm saying it right. Shout out your city, state, and country. Muez e-commerce. Is you speaking French? Let me see. Does YouTube pay for doing that? Oh, okay. Let me, what does that say? Kids like, Delta. Maybe you was speaking in another language. Was you speaking in another language at first? But now it says, does YouTube pay for doing live? Yeah, it's just like doing a video. Yep, it's just like doing a video, Muez e-commerce. Dan Royce, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in too, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Dan Royce, man. He been here for day one, always motivating, always positive, always doing his thing. Y'all get a chance, go check his channel out. He over there in Barbados. Shout out to Barbados. I can't wait to come over there too, Dan Royce. I'm serious, man. We done already talked about some stuff, so I'm a man of my word. I can't wait to holler at you. I can't wait to see you, man. Yep. Muez e-commerce, does YouTube pay for you doing live? Yeah, YouTube pay for me doing live Muez e-commerce. Raphael, let's see. I did legs on my off day though. The workouts don't stop. Yeah, you gotta you have to do something. That's why I tell people you have to well, I'm gonna say you should do something on an off day productive. Like, even if you're tired, it's been a busy week, you can work 78 hours, I understand you gotta rest and sleep, but do something productive, even if it's clean up the house. Maybe the kitchen been needing clean, a deep clean. Like, all right, that's the only thing you done today, that was enough. Like, you can say you done something, then sit all the way back on your ass and just sit back and just watch TV and do what you do. But you want to win, find a way to win every single day, y'all. That's what I'm getting at. Find a way to win every single day. That's what it's all about. And you might go to the massage place. You might go get your back cracked at the chiropractor. You might finally be taking the kids to see some new movie that came out. Like, find a way to win. Like, you'll know you winning because you should have a good feeling. Like, you should have good dopamines firing off while you doing whatever you doing. You know, you can play the music, like, make it whatever you gotta make it to get through it the best way you can. Whether it's adding music, whether you open the window, whether you open the front door, feeling the breeze come through, kids running and playing outside, like, whatever you gotta do to make a winning moment each day. So shout out to you, Raphael, man, for being productive and staying productive, man. Like, this stuff never stops, man. Some days it's more intense, but I'm winning every single day, y'all. For real, I don't be playing. I'm winning every single day. Let me see. Isabella Hernandez. What's up, Isabella? Shout out your city, state, or country, Isabella. Welcome to the live. Dylan. What's going on, Dylan? Shout out, I think I'm saying it right. D-Line. Shout out your city, state, or country, D-Line. I just want to see what's in the chat. I just want to see what's in the chat. Isabella Hernandez, you're cool. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Isabella. Shout out your city, state, and country, Isabella, just so I can see where you at. I just like to get more familiar with my audience. Isabella, hello. Raphael, yeah, Dan Roy's been here since day one. Salute. Yeah, Dan Roy's a beast, because he done kept me going. You know, I'm already self-motivated, but everybody be needing that extra push. I don't care how motivated you are. Like, you want to know that you got somebody in your corner, and a lot of times all it really takes, y'all, is just one. Like, if you believe in yourself, even if you don't believe in yourself, but somebody else believe in you, I'm telling you, like, really all it takes is one, whether it's you believing in you and nobody else, or you not believing in you, but somebody else see like what they see in you, and it sparked you up to where it fired you up to where now you believe it. You never thought it was possible for you to be this or that or be at a certain level. Like, all it takes is one. I'm telling you, it's a powerful thing, y'all. Because some people ain't got nothing. They don't see it in them, and even if somebody else see it in them, they kind of like block that. They like, they just talk negative about it. Like, yeah, that ain't true. Or somebody give them a compliment, they just kind of downplay it, like say something negative. Like, now the person who gave you the compliment, you just keep on shooting them down. That now they done walked away from you. They don't like your energy. So, yeah, I'm all about positive energy. It's you know, I saw a post, and I was posting something. Y'all know I'm on all the platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And it was this chick had she said something like, yeah, if you call me all the time, you got bad news and you negative, I'm eventually stop answering because that's gonna rub off on me. She right. It's transfer energy. That's all that person trying to do, is make you feel the way they feel. I don't want to feel that way. And if you somebody who in my circle and you call and tell me something like that, you can call and tell me something like that. You just can't keep calling and this all you known for. Maybe you need to vent. But if you don't take my advice and listen, knowing I'm steering you right, and then you come in, you know, down the line in the future with some stuff, and you know, you still ain't listening to my advice, first thing I'm gonna do is eventually turn away. Because you're not listening. It's like what you asked me for if you're not respecting my opinion. Told y'all, we gotta leave those people alone or deal with them the long way. Because those people will ruin your life if you let them. And I ain't got time for that, y'all. But shout out to y'all. What's on the menu for today? Is it cheat meal day? Is it steak and potatoes? Is it chicken, rice, and broccoli? Is it like, what is it? A big bowl of mixed fruit? Like, what's going on? Y'all already ate or y'all working on y'all last meal? Talk to me. Cause I just put mine down. I just had some ground turkey, some spinach, some dates, grapefruit. I think that's all I had on this last one. All my stuff is simple, very good, and I just switch it up. I just switch the fruits up, I switch the carbs up, and I usually do 3 meat sources. The average person usually do about 3 meats, whether it's pork, beef, chicken, beef, fish. Mine is turkey, chicken, fish for the most part. Turkey, chicken, yeah. I do beef here and there too. I'll say half of the beef I do is like maybe for a cheat meal, whether it's a burger, whether it's some dealing with a steak, or like it's usually like the beef usually mainly come in like for like my cheat meal most of the time. I say at least 30% of the time, because I don't really buy beef like that, but I buy beef. I buy a steak here and there. Of course, I buy a ground chuck here and there. I think y'all saw me cooking that up before on a grill when I was outside. But yeah, what's going on today, y'all? What's up? I ate salmon and basmati rice. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You can't go wrong with that combination, though. It's simple. It's fulfilling. As long as you season it up right, you good. I say everything pretty much boiled down when y'all think about it is season. That's the main thing. Cause it don't matter like if it's salmon and it's your thing, if it's ground turkey and it's your thing, if it's chicken, beef is your thing. Like those seasonings is everything, y'all. The seasoning is everything. Rotisserie chicken, seasoning. Potatoes, rice, like you gotta have this stuff plated up to where you don't get bored. Otherwise, you're gonna be reaching for cheat meals to where they not gonna even be cheat meals no more. They just gonna be regular meals. I had a guy earlier asking me for, oh, I was at the dentist's office, so it wasn't just a guy. I was at the dental office, the doctor. Me and him cool. He from Greece, so he been in the States for a minute. So I think he said he'd go back and visit his home country like every 4 years or something. It used to be every 2-3 years, but now it's 4 because he got a lot of stuff going on here. But anyway, he was like, yeah, man, so yeah, I know you do a lot of travel, I know you fitness, and then I was telling him how I've been hitting a new spot almost every week, except for like I done double back at like about 3 spots right now I done double back to. So either way it go, I've been hitting a new spot pretty much every week. So he was like, yeah, I need a dessert spot, and he was patting his stomach. He's like, yeah, I need a dessert spot, but you know, it ain't gonna be a cheap meal for me. I kind of like to, you know, get it in every, you know, more than often, as some of you saying. So we just laughing. So I had recommended him this once. I mentioned like about 2 or 3 spots to him that I can remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so I mentioned it. I pulled up this one spot. I was like, you see these pictures and videos, right? He said, oh man, that look good. I take my wife and my girl. I say, oh yeah, this spot right here, this is the spot you want to go to. But yeah, it's just good to be able to have those, you know, recommend stuff, because you know your stuff out here, you experience with it. But yeah, y'all, my cheat day is tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna come up with something. It's gonna be somewhere new. My cheat meal is tomorrow, y'all. Yep. So I'm guessing everybody on here is pretty good with where their emotions, like being emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable. Everybody on here is pretty solid in that department. That's one thing I could say, like fitness and being in shape, that confidence that come with it tend to help with that. It ain't the end all be all, but it helps stabilize so much stuff in our life. But anybody need any help like with some type of system to get them more emotionally solid, more focused, as far as why they not able to complete certain goals they having out here? Because all of this is still health. This is still dealing with health, whether it's mentally, physically, financially. It's still all locked in the same. People be at jobs working mentally messed up, mentally sad, going to these jobs faithfully every single day with like the worst feelings, and they bring it home with them, and then they get up again and take it back to work again, y'all. Like, it's all the same thing, I'm telling y'all. You wonder why a person get off on a Friday and Saturday and crack that cold one open, take it to the head. Like, I'm telling you, like, you don't know what these people dealing with at their job. Racism, bosses or supervisors showing their ass, trying to really show their rank and title, even though I'm grown just like you grown, want to talk to you like a kid. Like, people be out here just dealing with it, like, and it's still bad for a person to do that, just like it's messed up for the person to be dealing with it as if that's the only job in the world. But I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not going through life like that, y'all. I relocate to a whole nother city, a whole nother state, a whole nother place around the world before I deal with something like that. Life has to be good for me, even if it's not great. I don't need it to be, my life art. No, that's a problem, because you only live once and you can't get back none of this time. My days should not be sad and I'm down and out, y'all. That's not it. So whatever your situation, make the best of it and figure out a way to level up and make your life even better to where you living as close to or to the life, that you want to live. So if you're not living the lifestyle you want to live, get close to it. And as long as you cool with that and comfortable with it, shoot, everybody else got to be cool and comfortable with it. Most people just want to be comfortable. I use that word. Most people just, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be a billionaire. Most people just want to be comfortable, meaning they can pay their bills. They got spending money to go get some clothes if they want to get some clothes, take their family out to eat, maybe take a trip, every so often. Like, that's really the average person. Like, that's the average person. Most people don't want much, but guess what? The average person can't even do that. The average person don't even have that. And if they do have that, they going through hell, y'all, just to even have that. It's like life reminds them, like, through the people that they work for, or the people that be hating on them with the negative energy, they remind them, like, okay, even though you got this and that, I gotta hate on you because my life ain't like that. And to you, you like, my life ain't like this either. I go through a lot of BS just to even live this type of lifestyle. You might just be middle class or just under it, and people be thinking you flossing. I'm not flossing. My life actually ain't what I want it to be, but I'm striving to make it better. Yep. Raphael, how those games going? Isabella, you work out? Are you still in the chat? Isabella, do you work out? Do you exercise? What's your goals? What type of gains are you getting so far if you do work out? Who else in here? Let me see. Dylan, if you still in the chat, are you a workout person? Are you exercising? Are you trying to lose weight, gain muscle, bigger legs, bigger chest? Any women in the chat? Bigger glutes? Trying to get rid of love handles? Like, what's going on? I just want to make sure everybody right. And like y'all notice, my answers to everything is always simple, because that's what it's all about. Stick to the simple stuff, because that's what's going to work. You want to get your chest bigger? All right, well, we already know the exercises. It ain't number. You just do about 2 or 3 different chest exercises, and that's going to get your chest bigger. Increase the weight, change the reps up. That's it. All the machines in the gym is pretty much doing the same thing. So if it's 8 chest exercises in the gym, it's really boiling down to probably about 3 different exercises. An exercise to hit the bottom of your chest, an exercise to hit the top of your chest, and maybe exercise that's gonna do more of a widening of the chest. But it's all those machines, it's pretty much the same thing. This one is just a machine standing up. This one just is a machine laying down, and this one is a cable one. This one, this right here, you just doing it free weights with the dumbbells or with the bar. It's all the same, yo. You only need about 2 or 3 different exercises for each body part. That's it. And they all simple, and they go back to even the bodybuilder days. The simple exercises work, y'all. It's all simple. We just like the different variations of being able to jump on the cable to do flies, dumbbell flies, or the actual fly machine, butterfly machine. Like, because you know they give us a different feeling. One stabilizes more than the other. This one you might get more growth off of versus that one. So you just able to see what works more and what's more effective for you. My gains are coming along good. Chest is gradually getting more defined. Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's all about consistency, and most of it is gonna be nutrition. So this month, what I plan on doing, and I'm already into the head space, even with my eating habits, just going into September 1st. So this year I'm challenging myself more with the nutrition. This month, I don't know if I just said this year, this month of September, I'm gonna be challenging myself, as in pushing myself more with the nutrition, making one critique. I'm gonna do one, and which I've already started doing it. Right at September 1st, I started doing it, and I'm gonna go harder as far as with my workouts. So that's my goal. That's my goals. I'm gonna go harder with my workouts. So I'm about to get some gains just in this 30-day period. But it started here. So I already told myself it's time for more gains. It's time to lock in even more. See, once we get gains and whatever we doing is getting those gains, we want to keep doing that. But we want to make another critique, even though we still doing that, to take our stuff to the next level, because that's how we got to this level. Critique, 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 critique. This worked, this worked, this didn't work, this worked. All right, move forward, keep doing that. Because you always want to do what keep working. That way you got a formula in place. All right, my body responds better when I do this. My legs respond better when I do this versus that. Well, do that. Do that at least half the time or more. And just play around with the reps, which is usually the sweet spot is 8 to 12 reps for muscle, lean muscle. Play around with the weight and the reps. Do that for 50% or a little bit more than 50% of the time, just so you can get a little variety here and there. But make sure you do those, because those really fire your muscles up on whatever body part you're working. We don't want to do those no less than 50, because 50% of the time, because that's what's really firing us up. If this particular exercise have you breathing the hardest, make you sweat the most, fatigue your muscle the quickest, guess what? That's what you need to be focusing in on, because that's where your gains is coming in at. So exercises that don't work it as much, you need to pay attention to that. Maybe your exercise is going to be, instead of these 3 exercises, maybe your exercises need to be these 2. Like if I'm talking about arms, like you really only need 2 exercises for just say bicep part of the arm. For biceps, hammers and regular curls. So that's just a quick example. Like, what else do you need to do for biceps? Whatever machine is in a gym, it's gonna be that, represent that. A regular curl and a bicep curl. I mean, a regular bicep curl and a hammer curl. Those are only 2 exercises you need to grow any bicep. That's it. That's it. You pick the right exercise for triceps, you can get away with 2. Like, just say if you're doing dips, or I would say dips, let me see, maybe cable extensions or kickbacks. I can make it work with 2 of those. I can make it work with 2 of those. But I just like doing the 3. Because I got 3 that really, all of them, I got several that really target the 3 muscles, which is the short head, the medium head, and the long head. But I say, even if a person was to do dips and tricep extension, just something simple, as long as they doing that time under tension and they doing that squeeze, oh, they have some nice triceps. Because outside of that, it's really just gonna be nutrition as far as getting them to pop out. To show, like, if you're trying to get that cut, that horseshoe. But yeah, I'm almost sure I can make any part on my body do what it do with just 2 exercises, y'all. With just 2 exercises. Yep. Walk, like, just say if I'm talking about quads, walking lunges, leg press, squats, leg press, leg extensions, leg press, squats, regular lunges. Like, I can make stuff happen with 2. Like, it's simple. It's simple. Stick to what works and stick to what you feel, because we know we feel it when we do certain exercises. Like, man, my stuff on fire. Like, man, we be face be tight. We reaching for the water more often than usual. Yeah, pay attention to that. Yep. But yeah, that's what's up, Raphael, man. Just hard work and being consistent, man. Like, it pays off. Gotta be locked and loaded, y'all. Gotta be. Gotta be. Eat right. The eating has to be clean, whether you're trying to cut, lose weight, or gain mass, or lean muscle. 80% of it's gonna be eating. Like I say, people make a little tweak, 1 tweak at a time. Do it for 30 days to 2 months. Because now that don't mean it's gonna take 30 days for you to see it, but by the time 30 days come, which is a month, you should be able to see something as far as what you're trying to do. You're trying to get big? Come on. In 30 days, y'all can't tell me that you should see something change if you just made a tweak. Be it that tweak is more protein, lesser reps, but heavier weight. Like, you got 4 weeks to see what this gonna do. That's more than enough time, y'all. We talk about being consistent. Your nutrition and the workout is consistent. Yeah. Yep. So I'll say 1 to 2 months to see what that tweak do. It's simple, it's very effective, and it's something that anybody can remember. All right, I'm not losing weight like that. Well, change this and keep all the other stuff going and do that for 30 days minimum and see what happens. Yeah, simple, effective, and it works, y'all. But anyway, any questions on here? Anybody got any type of questions? Nutrition, workout, muscle, carbs, fat, anything. And whatever answer I give y'all, it's gonna always be simple. And most of the time I repeat the same stuff because that's what it's gonna boil down to. And I'm talking about the same stuff as far as in general, like fruits, vegetables, your carb source, a cleaner carb source, your healthy fats. It's gonna be simple. I already showed y'all how to plate it up, so the plating up is simple. You always want your carbs, fat, and protein on this plate. I always put my fruits in there. That's all in one meal and one eating. That's all in one meal, one serving. Everything right there in one serving, y'all. I do it for a reason. I don't eat my dinner and then 2 hours later I'm going for the dessert. No, I'm eating all my stuff in one serving. So that's one meal. And then I'm gonna eat another meal and whatever fruits and dessert, all that's gonna be right there together. I don't need a 2 hour separation. My system, right when my system trying to clean this up, now I just triggered it to work even harder and it ain't even cleaned that up. No, let me get this meal out the way and get another one out the way and be done with it and let my system clean, let my body clean itself up for the duration of the whole rest of the time that I'm not eating. And that's why the meals got to be clean. Just go in, eat, let this sustain you until you get to your next meal, and then eat another meal, because I only eat twice a day. Some people eat once a day. Now these meals ain't small, especially if a person eating once a day. I choose to eat twice a day. It's like perfect. But anytime you eat, And every time you eat, you spike your insulin level. That's why you don't want to be eating all throughout the damn day. Because if you eat chips an hour from now, even if they healthy, you eat this and it's not healthy, then you eat that, and next thing you know, you ate 5 times that day, snacking on fruit, snacking on this, well, your system is steady spiking. You need to rest it and let it process and digest and get rid of everything that it needs to get rid of, and absorb everything that it do need to absorb. Your system need to completely rest at a certain period. Like, I'm done eating for the day right now. I'm done eating for the day. So my system about to be good all the way into tomorrow, y'all. All the way into tomorrow. Until I'm busy. Not in the morning. I'm talking about like lunchtime. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Telling y'all how to do it. I'm good. And if you can't hold off, eat a carb source that makes sense. If you in the house, like after work and it's later, eat a carb source that makes sense. Sweet potatoes is low in the glycemic. If you get a basmati or jasmine rice, it ain't as processed as if you getting the rice that we grew up on. I think it's called Mahattan or whatever, the white cheap stuff with the red writing. It ain't as processed as that, so you'll be good to go. But I always recommend like a carb source that's low on the glycemic, like sweet potatoes or a fruit and vegetable source, because the combination of what's in it is gonna lower the insulin spike. That's what it all boils down to, y'all. That's what all this process and all this food that's that is nutrition nutrient dense, that's what it boils down to. One thing, insulin. That's what it boils down to, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So if you're not getting those gains, I'm telling you, all those meals is too much. It don't matter how big, it don't matter it don't matter how small the meal is. It's just too many times eating throughout the day. You might not be eating much, but you're eating too many times, though. You're eating too many times. You're spiking that insulin. That means you're running off sugar. That's what I'm getting at. So anytime you're running off sugar, your gains is slowing up / staying where they at. Eat and make sure it's enough to hold you over to your next meal. That's the name of the game. So whatever you're going to eat, you need to eat it right then and there. We still want to be clean. You need to eat it all in one serving. Let that hold you over until you get to your next meal, and always make sure the meal that you ending the day with is your cleanest meal. That way your system ain't got to work as hard. It's lesser in calories, and it's more nutrient dense. Simple. That don't mean it's easy, but simple. Yep. But any other questions on here, y'all? I appreciate y'all tuning in or whatever. I appreciate y'all. Going once, going twice. It's your boy, D Weezy. We out. If y'all know anybody that want to be part of a positive community and all about being focused and motivated and going up and forward, make sure y'all share this channel, this live, and have them check it out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.